Hello my beautiful beaders. Today we will be learning how to make this heart pendant. So let's get started. I have already listed the material in the description below, so please check out the description for material. Here I have picked up one gold and one black bead. Pass your needle through both the beads and pass your needle again through the gold bead like so. So it will sit side by side. Yes, it will sit right next to each other. Now pass your needle through this black bead over here like so. Okay, so now pick up one black bead and insert your needle downwards to this black bead over here. So, okay, insert your needle upward through the bead that you just added. Okay, pick up one more black bead and this time you need to insert your needle upward through this black bead that you previously added, and you need to add a new bead. So you need to come down to the bead that you just added. Okay, pick up one more black bead and repeat the process. So put it down, a black bead, and okay, so far I have added 5 beads, 5 black beads, and the first one we added was the golden bead. So now we are finishing this our base row. So I will take one gold bead and pass my needle down through this bead over here and through this gold bead. I just would like to insert my needle one more time through this bead and through the golden bead. So we have strong baseline for our project. Okay, now what we need to do is, because we are increasing the line over here through the previous one, so I will pick up 2 beads and I will insert my needle into the first thread bridge over here. Initially it will be a bit hard for you, but as you move forward it will be easier, because currently you don't have something to grab on, so it will feel a bit harder. So pick up 2 black bead and insert your needle through this first thread bridge like so. Okay, pull your thread and pass your needle upward through the black bead as shown over here, and pull it and make it a bit tighter, so it will look like this. Okay, you can see that we have increased our row by 1 bead. Now pick up 1 gold bead, insert through the next available thread bridge, which is this one over here, as you can see, like so. insert your needle upward through the gold bead that you just added. So this is basically brick stitch, as you can see over here, that it forms a pattern of a brick stitch. Pick up one gold bead, okay, like so, up through the gold bead that you just added, gold bead, and add it through the next available thread bridge, which is this one over here, like so. Okay. Through the gold bead. Now pick up one black bead, this thread bridge over here, so insert it, now pick up one last black bead, and if you notice, now we don't have any thread bridge left in between the beads at our base row. So for that, what we will do is pick up one black bead and insert your needle right down through this gold bead over here from the previous row, like so. And in order to go upwards back, what you have to do is insert your needle through this black bead in the upward direction, up through this gold bead over here, this one here, like so. Now go back to this black bead over here, go down and up through this black bead, like so. Okay, so this is how our second row will look. Okay, now we will again increase our row by one bead and insert your needle into this first thread bridge over here and pass your needle upward through this bead. So as you can see, we have increased by one bead in the third row. Now pick up one gold bead through this thread bridge and up through the gold bead that you just added. Now here we will start our heart pattern, this third row over here. So pick up one pink bead, add through the next thread bridge over here and up through the pink bead that you just added, one more pink bead and through the next thread bridge. Now you will notice that it is more easier for you to hold your project because it's getting bigger, unlike our first and second row. It's easier for us to hold now. Pick up one gold bead, add through the next thread bridge the gold bead. Now pick up one black bead each and up through the black bead over here Now again you will notice that there is no thread bridge left for us to insert this black bead. So what we will do is, like we did over here, we will pass our needle through this black bead in the previous row. Okay, and now we will come up here again, bead, and up through this gold bead over here to the down to the black bead, first bead. We are increasing the row, so pick up 2 black bead, insert into the first thread bridge, black bead. Okay, pick up 1 gold bead, through this thread bridge, pink bead, insert through the next thread bridge, and pick another pink bead, bead, and through this thread bridge. Now pick up 1 gold bead and through this thread bridge and up through the gold bead. Pick up 1 black bead and through our last thread bridge. Oh, come on, like so, up through the black bead. And because we don't have our thread bridge available for the last bead, so we will insert our needle through downward through the previous row's black bead, like so, and we will come back up again this gold bead. Okay, back to this black bead, down and up through this. So far our project looks like this. Pick up 2 black beads, go the first thread bridge and up your needle through the black bead. Pick up 1 more black bead, the next thread bridge, and up through the black bead. Pick up 1 gold bead, next thread bridge, and up through the gold bead. 1 pink, okay, and up through the pink bead. 1 more pink bead, okay. Insert your needle through the thread bridge, up through the pink bead again. Pick up 1 more pink bead, needle through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. 1 gold, insert it through the next thread bridge. Now pick up 1 black bead, each black bead over here, and pick up 1 more black bead and insert it down through this black bead over here. So down through this black bead, up through the bead that we just add it. Flip your project like so. Now pick up one gold and one black bead and insert into the first thread bridge and up through the black bead. Pick up one gold bead and insert through the next thread bridge, up through the gold bead. Pick up one pink bead and insert through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. One more pink bead and insert through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. One more pink bead and through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. Pick up one gold bead and insert through the next thread bridge. Okay, like so, and up through the bead that you just added. Okay, now pick up one black bead and up through the bead. Pick up one black bead, bridge, and up through the bead again. Black bead. Okay, and up through the bead that you just added, and pick up one gold bead and down through the black bead on the previous row. This beads down to the next black bead and up through the gold bead that we just added. So from here we will start decreasing our project by one bead. So since we started, we will keep increasing our project by one bead. Now going forward, we will start decreasing our project by one bead. Okay, so please pay attention. 2 black beads and skip the first thread bridge and insert your needle into the second thread bridge over here. So when we have to decrease our line by one bead, then we always keep the first thread bridge. Instead we would enter our needle into the second thread bridge. So skip the first thread bridge and insert your needle into the second thread bridge like so. Okay, and now we were only going upward through this second bead, and we would start beading our line going forward. But as you can see that this bead is looking a bit wonky. It's not aligned with the second bead over here. Okay, it is not sitting flush. So to eliminate that, we need to pass down our needle through this bead one more time and up through the second bead like so. And if you pull your thread, now you can see that the first bead and the second bead both sits side by side nicely. Okay, it's aligned basically. So now continue with our beading as usual. So pick up one black bead, insert it through the next thread bridge, up through the black bead. Okay, pick up one gold bead, insert through the next one pink bead, insert through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. Pick up one more pink bead and through the next thread bridge. Okay, pick up one last pink bead and through this thread bridge. Pick up one gold bead and insert through the thread bridge like so, and up through the gold bead. Okay, pick up one black bead through the next thread bridge, up through the black bead again. Since we are approaching at the last bead in our row, and since we are decreasing the row by one bead, you will notice that you have the thread bridge available for our last bead. So we continue as normal. We just enter the thread bridge and up through the bead that we just added. Okay, and now you can flip your project and continue with the next row. Pick up two black bead and keep in mind we are decreasing the row, each row by one bead. So skip the first thread bridge and insert your needle into the second thread bridge, up through the second black bead, down through the first black bead, and up through the second bead again. Okay, so pick up one gold bead, insert through the next wearable thread bridge, up through the gold bridge, up through the gold bead, and pick up one pink bead, next thread bridge, and up through the pink bead. Pick up one more pink bead and insert your needle through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead. Pick up one more pink bead and through the thread bridge, pink bead that we just added. Pick up one gold and pass your needle through the next thread bridge and up through the gold bead. Pick up one black bead and insert your needle into the next available thread bridge and up through the black bead. One last black bead and through the thread bridge and up through the black bead that we just added, and start with a new row. Pick up two black bead and skip the first thread bridge and insert your needle into the second one, up through the second bead and through the first one, and up through the second bead and up through the second bead like so. Now pick up one gold insert your needle through the next thread bridge and up through the gold bead. Pick up one pink, insert your needle through the next thread bridge and up through the pink bead that we just added. Okay, pick up one pink bead and insert your needle into the next available thread bridge and up through the pink bead like so. Pick up one gold bead and insert your needle into the next thread bridge available and up through the gold bead that we just added. Pick up one black bead and through the next thread bridge available and up through the black bead. Come on. Pick up one last black bead and pass your needle down through the thread bridge like so, and up through the bead that we just added. Flip the project and pick up two black bead, insert your needle into the second thread bridge like so, up through the second black bead, down through the first black bead and up through the second black bead. Pick up one gold bead, insert into the next thread bridge and up through the gold bead that we just added. Okay, pick up one gold bead and up through the gold bead. Pick up one gold bead, insert through the next thread bridge, up through the gold bead that we just added. One black bead, insert through the next thread bridge and up through the black bead that we just added. Black bead for the row, insert into the next thread bridge and up through the bead that we just added. Okay, and flip your project. Pick up one gold and one black bead, skip the first thread bridge and insert into the second thread bridge, up through the black bead, pass down your needle through the first gold bead and up through the black bead like so. Pick up one black bead, thread bridge and up through the black bead. Pick up one more black bead, go through the thread bridge and up through the black bead. Black bead, insert through the next thread bridge and up through the black bead. Pick up one gold through the thread bridge, up through the gold bead and here, okay, pass down your needle through the couple of beads downwards and come to this point over here. Okay. Now pick up two gold beads, one pearl and one gold bead. Now skip this gold bead over here and pass your needle upwards to the pearl and the two gold bead that we just added. Okay, and that is how we have attached our pearl to our heart. Okay, now pass your needle through the couple of beads and reach at this point over here. Needle through. Okay, so I have reached at this point and we will create a loop for our pendant. Pick up two seed beads like so and insert into the opposite direction of this bead over here. Okay, and pass your needle upward through this bead like so. Two more seed beads and insert into this bead over here. Okay, go down, pass down through this first bead over here and up through this two bead over here. Pick up two more beads, bead like so. And pass your needle upward through this two bead like so. Pick up two more, pass down the needle through this bead and pass upward through this two bead. So depending on how big or small you want to create the loop, you need to add your beads, depend on that. Okay, so here I will add, so far I have added 4. I will add 6 more. Okay, I have added 10 sets of 2 beads. Fold it over like so and attach that loop into this bead over here. So make it something like this. So insert your needle. Okay, so this is how our look will look like. Pass down your needle just one more time through both the beads just to secure the connection. And now just come off a few beads, ensure the thread is nice and secure, and cut off the excess thread. And here's how the finished pendant will look like. I hope you have enjoyed beading with me. Let me show you. I have also created matching pairs of earring to go with this pendant. So this is how it looks. These earrings are exactly same as this pendant that we have beaded over here. The only bit is this hexagon pattern. I will link the uh, video tutorial link for this hexagon pattern in the description below, so please check out that. Thank you.